What's that? It's a manatee, and we are in Flamingo, Florida today. Starting the day out right with some Florida wildlife. Flamingo, as you can imagine from its location at the bottom, the tip of Cape Sable, the very bottom of mainland Florida, it's taking it hard from hurricanes. But we're going to take a walk, do a little hiking around here in Everglades National Park, not just in Flamingo, but all throughout the park, and see what this park has to offer. I've been here once before, but it was at nighttime, so I didn't see very much. So this is my first trip to this park during the day.
They'll ship me out on a boat off the coast, on a bus to Mexico, sticking umbrella in my glass.
We are walking along the Guy Bradley Trail now, along the Florida Bay, and these are some pretty cool looking pods here, nice and spiny. No internet reception here, so I really can't look them up, but I'll try when I get home. And this trail offers some nice views of the Florida Bay here. Mom's getting a little ahead of me. Osprey sighting. We got the nest and the mother osprey right above it. Such a little sound for a big bird. Well, this is my understanding that this is the trail to the remains or ruins or site of the old village of Flamingo. But we have been walking a while now, and I don't see anything, no historical marker. Nice trail though. I think I see the village of Flamingo. And I guess in modern times, the village of Flamingo is a campground. And a clearing where the village once was. If you went any further south, you'd have to walk across the Florida Bay there. We are at the southern tip of Cape Sable, Florida. Beyond the bay is the Florida Keys. Well, let's head back on the trail and get to our next destination in the park. Also, if you do intend to camp here, they do have really nice bathrooms and showers, and you don't have to haul your stuff down this trail that we walked to have a parking lot. You could drive there too. So along this part of the trail, lined with mangroves, gives a little shade from above. You can see down there the mangrove knees. They look like little pencils sticking up out of the ground everywhere. And that's the skull of a crocodile. They have crocs here, not alligators, saltwater. So I asked the ranger where the actual town of Flamingo was, and which was the site of the town. And he said this all was, including where the hotel was over there. And he confirmed that was where the old hotel was, but they're building a new lodge and restaurant there. And the campground, that was all where the town was too. And he says if you keep going down there, there's a trail you can go like 2 miles in, and you can see some of the foundations of some old buildings. But as far as like where Flamingo, the town was, everywhere around here basically. He said that's what hurricanes do. Next we will walk to Coot Bay Pond, and I'm assuming it is so named after the American coot, a popular bird here in Florida that somewhat resembles a duck. Well, that was no hike at all. The pond is right here at the pull-off. Coot Bay Pond. Don't see any coots yet, or crocodiles. Okay, well, it actually is a trail. Only thing is, it's a trail for canoes, and it has some portage, so you got to carry your canoe too, which we did not bring a canoe. So, anyway, Coot Bay Pond. Okay, Mom says she has spotted a crocodile. Already went in the water. I heard a sound, but well, I missed the crocodile, but there's lots of little fish around here swimming around. So we're stopped here at another body of water. The sign says it is 9 Mile Pond, but it's a canoe trail, and again, no canoes for us. A lot of vultures here. Look alive, Mom. Okay, so we found another pond, and this one has an interesting sign here. Bird nesting area. Do not approach beyond this point. Nesting birds. But over where we parked, you can approach the pond. Let's see if there's any crocs. None that I see. Nice pond though. Alright, let's keep going. This park has a lot of little pull-offs like this, and also some trails, so I guess we might as well stop at all the pull-offs, at least the ones that are open. There were a couple that were closed, and then maybe do 1 or 2 trails. Got a nice trailhead here, picture of an owl, map, it's a loop. You are here, and it looks like we're going to cross the freshwater marl prairie, a natural moat. Oh, and it's boardwalk too. Here it is, a river of grass. And we learned that the bloom we see under the water here is called periphyton. Well, hammock is a cluster of trees, and it's a tree island, they're calling it here. And hammock moat is what surrounds it. The hammock moat. And now, getting into the trees. Now, the vegetation here, we got saw palmettos, mangroves, some palms overhead. Palms, a lot of them are sables, which gives Cape Sable its name, and also that's Florida's state tree. And this part of the trail looks nice, but it smells like a skunk was here recently. And here's what we came to see on this trail: mahogany tree. And we're already on the return leg of the loop. Here's our first lizard of the day. Doing what lizards do. And here's one of our favorite trees, the one with the fun name, the Gumbo Limbo. I've spotted a great egret there. Looking for food, I presume. Well, that was a really easy walk and a nice one. Well worth it. Let's hit another trail or the next pull-off, whatever comes next. Next one, Pa-Hay-Okee Trail. Got another map here. I really like these trail markers. Some nice pictures on them too. This one's another boardwalk trail, handicap accessible. It's got a sign that says that at the entrance. So far, a lot of mangroves, magnolias, and the trail here is quite elevated. And here's another kind of tree. These are called bald cypress. You can see all the cypress leaves down there that are characteristic of cypress trees. You can also see how wet it is, and the bottom of the trunks kind of fan out like that. And we've reached the overlook here, And what we're looking at is the Shark River Slough, which is just another term for a slow-moving river. Looks like a prairie from up here, but very wet, as you can tell from the sounds of alligators in the background. Hear that? That's the alligator sound. I think we're pretty much surrounded by them, though I haven't seen one yet today. I see Mom ahead though. Okay, that definitely came from the right here. They're hard to spot with all the grass in the way. And if you want to see a lot of alligators, the video I've done so far with the most alligators is Lake Apopka video. So search for that if you want to see a ton of alligators. Well, let's keep going to the next one. So now we're at Royal Palm, which is where we pick up the Anhinga Trail, which is said to have the most abundant freshwater wildlife in the park. So it's getting late. This will be our last hike for the day, and we'll get some food, I guess. Here we go. There's a gator a couple feet away. Medium size, just sitting there. So the Anhinga Trail is a little more populated and noisy than the other trails, probably because of all the wildlife people come here to see. But we're seeing it too, and a lot of fish jumping around, Anhinga fishing, catching fish. And this is what it looks like once you're out on the trail a bit. Get some nice views here. Some water lilies, sawgrass over there. Zoom in a little bit. See a great egret. Some white flowers. And a lot of people around here with a lot more expensive cameras than I've got. And this is also a boardwalk trail that is a loop. There's another great egret over there, I say. I think he got one. That's a happy great egret. And now we're walking through tall grassy plants. And this is some nice scenery here. I think it's my favorite scenery in the park so far. So many different ecosystems here. Now we see some turtles. Swimming. Now I don't know how well this is going to come out, but those are Florida gars under the water there, those fish. Now they're nice and all, but they're not barracudas. A turtle eating a flower. Now here is the bird after which this trail is named. I mean, not this specific bird, but the species of bird anyway. This is an Anhinga. And it's the same kind of bird we saw catching a fish before. And now, after it catches its fish, it has to dry its wings before it can fly. So it's sitting out like that because it literally cannot go anywhere. Actually, this is a quite colorful one. I was looking at the front and I didn't realize it because his head was facing the other way. It was grooming himself, so the front of him wasn't very colorful because that was the underside, but from this side you can see it's actually quite a colorful bird. Anhinga of the Everglades. Some more wildlife here, this time of the insect type. Looks like it's in the grasshopper and cricket family. Slowly walking along the railing here. And there's a nicely camouflaged lizard. Our favorite, the brown antelope lizard. So we skipped a few. We skipped the Pine Forest Trail and the Gumbo Limbo Trail. And I think one of the trails by the campgrounds we skipped. But I have to say this is my favorite trail in the park, the Anhinga Trail. If you come here, you gotta see it. And there's another brown antelope lizard. And here's another one. The lizards are out tonight. Soon they'll go to sleep and the frogs will come out though. But we'll be eating dinner by then. Well, our friend the alligator's still there. And now all the noisy people are gone. Just me and the alligator. And Mom. And the alligator. Alright, ready to eat? Here we go. We're at Bangkok Cuisine in Homestead, the self-proclaimed South Florida's best Thai. And I'm going with a papaya salad sometime today, and I'm going with some curry duck, red curry. Here's the curry duck. Some rice over there. The duck is really good, and it's got a nice crispy skin to it, nice and spicy like I like it. And they got the spice tray with the big num pie, so could be the best Thai in southern Florida. I don't know. At least what I ordered. So in another life, I managed a Thai restaurant in Arlington, Virginia, and it was my job to cut the duck. So I have to say, nice portion. They really gave quite a bit of duck here, more than we did. I take day trips just about every weekend. I'm based out of Central Florida, so most of my videos will be set in that part of the world. If you're interested in things to do in Florida, or if you just want to come along for the ride, you can hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or any suggestions for future trips, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching.